Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. This is episode number 5 of how to build Phantom Manor in Minecraft. Now, in today's video, this could be the last ever episode, well, for now, on this mini-series, which is going to be insane. We have got a little few bits and bobs to do. We've got this little statue to make in the middle of the circle. We've got the interior of the manor to do. We've got that little roundabout looking thing just there to do. We've got this entire section just in the gap here between the two pathways of Boot Hill. And yeah, then we can call it completed. So, of course, we are going to be building the ride as well, but that will be in the new year now. And it's going to be super awesome. I hope you guys can stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's get on with today's video. So now then, to get us started, we have grabbed ourselves some oak leaves, some cobblestone slab, stone bricks, and a lantern. We're going to go ahead and go 14 blocks in from the staircase on the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. On 15, build a square of stone bricks just like so. Make sure they're in line with the two stairs in the middle, like that. Then on this side you should be left with about 13 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Before we actually go into that pathway just there. Perfect. Now I want to go ahead and build the stone bricks up to 4 blocks high. So 3, 4. Then we put lanterns on the top of the 4, like so. That should be in the direct center of our circle like this, and that'll be amazing to use for our pathway. Brilliant. Now we'll go ahead and come over here, take ourselves our cobblestone slab and our leaves. We go to this pillar just here, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away. On 5 we build down by 2 cobblestone slabs. Then we build the circumference of a circle with our cobblestone slabs. So diagonally away there's 2, like so. Then we fill in the 4 with oak leaves in that center, just like that. Brilliant. Alright, let's grab some new materials and get building the rest. Now then, taking ourselves some gravel, some oak fence, a soul lantern, spruce leaves, spruce log, lantern, that's a normal one, and some grass blocks. We are first of all going to make ourselves a little lamp sort of stand over here. So we've got this long looking fence just here worth about 7 blocks. We go ahead and go to the left side, and on this corner we build up by about 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll go ahead and overhang this one on the end and go ahead and put a normal lantern on there like so. Now you could do that lamp lit pathway all the way along here if you want to, but because we're using lamps already on the wall back there, it's already pretty light around here, so we don't really need too many. But like I said, if you want to, that is up to you. Alright, we're going to go ahead and now go to the bridge. We're going to go ahead and go to start here and count about 5 blocks in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5 we'll go behind this, extend the fence out like this, and down just to the floor there. Then we'll go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, extend this one over, and then go ahead and stick a soul lantern underneath that like so. Now then, we want to go ahead and make a kind of gravelled section now just behind this fence. So we're actually going to do this on the level of the fence and the cobblestone, so just in the floor by a block. So I'm going to go directly next to my fence. I'm going to go ahead and place 2 spruce leaves first of all. Then I'm going to go ahead and cluster up quite a lot of spruce leaves just here. So 2 rows of 3 just like so. Then I'm going to place 2 in the corner, 1 just here and 1 just here. Double stack these ones up until they're behind my 3, like that. Then I'm going to do this again. Like so. Then I'm actually going to go ahead and chop that one off just on the end. Place 1 in there. Place another one maybe just there. Maybe just place one there. A couple normal ones around here as well. And then maybe just trim off that one there. Yeah, why not? Okay, cool. So we're making a bit more foliage that we were talking about the other day. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take our gravel. We're going to go just to here. And in the floor we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5. Just up there. Then we'll build this along until we're in line with this first sort of one here. And then we can start to make this look a bit more natural. So by curving in the corners like this into a weird shape. Kind of like this. Fill this all in now. like so. Then if you want to extend this out by just one block, like that, that is totally cool. So let's now place ourselves 2 spruce leaves just here. Then I'm going to place one just in there, and one just there as well. Then I'm going to take my spruce log, I'm going to go ahead and place 1, 2, just like so. One just there, and then maybe just one side just back there. Then I'm going to take my spruce leaves again, I'm going to go up to here, and build kind of a circular groove that goes across the sort of logs like that. I'm also going to place one double stack back there. Now then, I want to plant a tree just in here. So I'm actually going to build this tree with some spruce logs. So I'm going to go diagonally away from this fence, and I'm going to go diagonally again, so we leave like a diagonal kind of one. Go ahead and build this up to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to build what looks like a Christmas tree, but of course we're not going to use it as a Christmas tree. So I'm going to go into the floor down here. Actually, let's go second block up. Build this one out by 3 on all of the corners. Even if it overhangs the wall, don't worry. Then we'll go ahead and connect the corners by doing this strange sort of pattern. And then we can build this up into the tree sort of shape. Like this, and then stack it up and place one on top like so. If you want to come underneath that now and just kind of do a similar thing, just with one block on all 4 of the corners, then that would look really, really cool as well. Make it look a little bit more 3-dimensional. So there we go. Very large tree, I know, but it looks pretty cool. Alright, nice one. We'll come back and make some more grass and things like that later. But for now, let's get some new materials for the rest of this section. Now then, what I want to do is go ahead and make the rest of this section kind of tear down into a bit of a galley, really. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove all of these grass blocks all the way until I reach the other end. Actually, no I won't. I'll do it up to about... If we go in line with this one just here, the last one, we'll actually go ahead and just mark out where we're not going to remove. So we're going to head and use some gravel, place one in there, there, and then we'll go ahead and sort of do a strange sort of flick up here. So we'll do 1, 2, and then turn it back round into the corner just there like so. Okay, so let's remove all the blocks in this space now. Let's get it done. Alright, so there we go. This is what you should be left with. If you don't know, that is okay. Feel free to pause the video here and then just make sure you got a similar thing. Alright, so we're going to take our oak fence again, and I actually cleared out this little gap underneath the bridge as well. It's because I'm going to use this gap to just put some fence underneath that, so it looks like you can't go any further underneath the bridge. Then I'm going to take myself my gravel. I'm going to start just here. I'm going to go along until I reach the end of that sort of fence there. Then I'm going to go into here, place one, place my gravel, build my gravel all the way along, and then basically build it until I reach, oops, that one just there. So I'm kind of diagonal away from that gravel we ended on. Going back to my fence gate just here, so my fence kind of post, I'm going to go ahead and take my cracked stone bricks, going to go diagonally away, so leave this gravel empty, go to here and place 1, 2, then go diagonally away to the right, to the front, and place one just here. Then taking our iron bars, we're going to go 1, 2 to connect those up. I'm actually going to place some gravel underneath my iron bars there, one there, and then one in there as well. Also going to do one diagonally away from that one as well. And maybe down, like so. Okay, then we'll go ahead and do the gravel design on this side as well. So let's go to place some grass just besides our gravel here for about 4 blocks. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, all of these 2, and then those 2 like so. So we're left with kind of a gravel outline, which is awesome. We're now going to take our grass and go ahead and fill in this row where we ended our 4 in here, and do it basically in this section just here. Remember, it won't look as pristine as it looks now, because we're going to plant some sort of grass and ferns on it later, but for now it'll look okay. We can also do it underneath the fence just like this, just so it looks a bit more tidier at the moment, and then like I said, we'll come back and make it look messy later. Let's put some granite in here. Granite going like this shape, so 2 and 2, and then fill in the rest with gravel, like so. Then we'll go ahead and put a cracked stone brick just here, like so. Then we'll go ahead and put some granite in those 3 just here. Then we want to go ahead and put some gravel for 2 lots, just here. Granite goes around this corner just like so. We're going to place a little tree just here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks with our oak log. Actually, I might go 3. Yeah, I'll make this one quite small. So we'll place a leaf on top. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops. Leaves all the way on each side. Then let's extend the corners out. Like so. And then if you want to make this look a little bit more weird, we can go ahead and just sort of add some blocks every now and again on random size like this. So yeah, I think that's enough. Perfect. Then we need to go ahead and make the ground look as if it's, you know, still like a quarry. So we want to go ahead and put granite just here. 3 lots of gravel all the way around that granite. Then we'll do the granite around the gravel. 1 bit of gravel in there. 2 bits of gravel in here. And also 1 diagonally up from that as well. Then we'll place granite just here. Gravel just in here. Then we'll also bring the gravel along to there and place 1 in there. Granite is going to kind of fill in this space just here. And we'll also stick a bit of granite in that corner and 1 in that corner, and then gravel up the rest like so. Perfect. So super random, kind of mixing and mashing between our gravel and granite, but it looks pretty cool. We're also now going to take ourselves our oak fence. We will go to this one just here. So just before our 4 lots of fence and the second lot of 4, we go to the third one. So where is it? 3. And we go ahead and come to the end one, and we'll place 1, 2, 3 stacked up oak fence just like so. Then we can also take our soul lantern and stick it on top of that like that. Just as a little sort of lamp there. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, I'm going to grab some new dimensions and I'll be right back. Now then, I've got quite a full hotbar, so I'm going to take this slow. I've got some oak logs, some oak leaves, some oak fence, a soul lantern, chest, grass, ferns, spruce fence, and some spruce wood planks. We're going to go ahead and take our oak log. We're going to go 2 blocks in from our grass just here, so 1, 2, and on 3 we're going to build up to 6 blocks high with our oak log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now then, we want to make a swamp looking tree. So I'm actually going to go ahead and build sort of some logs coming out from the side of this, like that. Maybe just knock that one off, and also do the same over here. It's kind of like this, and on the back as well. Similar thing to what we did at the front, like that. And then on this one, also do another one, kind of like that. So we're building like a swamp tree, so we need to go ahead and make sure that the leaves dangle down. So it is a little bit tricky. And like I said, I'm very, very bad at building trees. So I'm going to go ahead and just sort of branch my leaves down like this. No pun intended. And kind of just hope for the best. So making sure that some of them are angled down, whilst others are not. Like this. A little bit of a trial and error process. You could be here just messing about with it for quite a long time. But that is alright. So let's go like this. Here we go. And then this one. Okay, and then at the front, well, at the back just here, might just chop that one off. Don't worry if it overhangs the pathway. Like I said, it's not too much trouble. This is supposed to look nice and realistic, so we want to make it as realistic as possible. So this is looking pretty cool. It's not got that many square sort of angles on it. It is looking a bit skinny around this side, so I'm just going to extend it along this way a little bit, and maybe just extend some leaves down like that. Yeah, something like that. So not the biggest of trees, but it is still quite large, and it does overhang the pathway at the back there by a little bit, but it's got these sort of dangling down leaves like that, just to represent a little bit of, you know, nature taking its toll on the environment. And you know, this is quite a, well, it's very foresty, but I'm thinking that it's quite swampy around here as well. With it being next to a lake, there's a lot of moisture, so of course we need to make the swampy looking trees. Pretty cool. Now we'll go ahead and stick a leaf just there. 1, 2 leaves just there. Then we'll go ahead and bring this down and inside that little gap just there. Cool. We'll stick a chest just back here. Then we'll go ahead and take our spruce fence. We're going to go 1, 2 blocks up. Then we'll go out by a block there. 1, 2 blocks up, just there. 1, 2 planks above the fence, just like so. And then 1 plank just there as well. We'll come back and grab our sign later on. Brilliant. Let's go ahead and go to this one just here. We're going to place 1, 2, 3 sort of fence posts like so. Then we'll go ahead and stick a solar lantern on there like so. Now I know that's kind of in the tree, so if you guys have made your trees differently, maybe you can get it to sort of shine a little bit brighter than mine is, just like so. But it's not too much trouble. It's all good. Wonderful. Now we can take ourselves our grass and our ferns, and we're literally just going to go around the environment, sort of decorating all the normal grass blocks with a little bit of foliage like this. So up here as well, just go ahead and do that spamming sort of thing that we were doing before, just to make it look a little bit more overgrown and not very well kept around this area. Let's also do it in this little gap, just back here. Oh, like so. And once you think you have enough, you can call it a day. And I think we're going to grab some new materials. So now then, to use our book and quill and our sign right here, we're going to go ahead and go in the middle of our planks, use a spruce sign, place it down in the middle, go to the second row down, click the capital N. Then on a PS4 remote, you want to go ahead and go to clicking your aim button, which is L2, and then your triangle button at the same time, and it will bring up like an extras menu in your keyboard. Then you go across to the right, clicking the arrow, and there'll be a little like what looks like an O or a 0 next to the time sign. And that'll actually have a line underneath of it already, kind of like it's doing a divide, which is pretty helpful. So we just write that like that. We're not finished with the sign just yet, so don't do what I just did. We're going to go ahead and write number 39 besides this. So just 39 like so. Perfect. Then you drop that in like that. Wonderful. Then in the kind of book and quill just here, we're going to go ahead and put it in the chest in a second. But we want to go ahead and write the little rhyme that would normally go on the sort of mine shaft part just here. So the rhyme actually just it says, all in capitals by the way, these miners were told about digging. Sorry about my slow typing, guys. About digging too fast. So double O for the 2. They, you can probably see where the rhyme is going. They lost their, spelt with a I-R-E. No. No. E-I-R. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then we're going to write gold in a dynamite. I always struggle to spell dynamite for some reason. Here we go. Dynamite. And then blast. So these miners were told about digging too fast. They lost their gold in a dynamite blast. Pretty awesome. Then you want to come out of this sort of writing menu, and then you want to click sign. And I'm just going to write by the phantom just here. So I'm just going to write phantom in this gap here. I think it looks pretty cool. And once it's done, if we sign it, I think that's done. Oh, the book title, my bad. So we just want to write, say, the mine rhyme or something on here. Like that. My mistake. There we go. And then once you sign and close it, it'll come up with like it being enchanted, and it will say the title of it there. And then you can go ahead and drop this in your chest, just like so. Just a little Easter egg for anyone who's really interested in making Phantom Manor as unique as possible. So there we go. Now then, so I don't get myself confused with this section, we are going to go ahead and take this nice and slowly, but we do want to come to the inside of our Phantom Manor, and we're going to build the interior. So we'll need some red glazed terracotta, some stripped dark oak wood, some stripped birch wood, dark oak wood stairs, and a dark oak wood slab. We're going to go ahead and go to the front door, just here. We'll go to the sides, and just here, where you kind of go into the groove of the building, we're going to go ahead and build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out on both sides. We're going to build this up to about 4 blocks high, so 2, 3, 4 on all of these blocks, like this. Then we go ahead and turn this in to both sides. Only turn this in by 1, but this side is going to go along for about up to a 3-block gap between them. So just add 4 like this. Sorry, it's a bit dark in here, guys. I'll quickly turn on the lights by grabbing myself a stream light just here. So let's put this just there for a second. Alright, there we go. So what I've done is I've gone up 5 on both corners, just in the groove just here. Added in 4 blocks along here, and only added in 1 just up here. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to build my archway. So on the 3rd block up on both sides, we stick an upside down stair like so. Then we make a block with a slab like so, and we connect the 2 blocks with a block with slabs like that, if that makes sense. Alright, cool. I've just swapped out my red glazed terracotta to grab some crimson, oh my gosh, how do you pronounce that? Hi-fi? 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 Crimson something or other. That looks like this. Oh, it also makes a very squeaky sound. Okay, so we're going to take ourselves birch wood now, some stripped birch wood, and go above our sort of thing we've built here by 2 rows all the way around this kind of rectangle like this. Now this is kind of our foyer area, so we're going to go ahead and just literally build this over now. Once you hit that 3rd row along, you can just go ahead and build the roof over, again using your stripped birch wood like this. Perfect. Now it won't be too dark in here because we do light it up with, of course, the windows from the outside. But if this is at night time, you will just want to add in some stream lights in the roof, just in the middle for those 2, lots of 2 like so. So a cluster of 4 like that, and 3 blocks in on both sides. So actually on the 4. Perfect. All right, we're ready to go into the main sort of waiting area. Now then, for this big room just here, behind our sort of foyer entrance area, we're going to go ahead and take ourselves from that crimson hyphia, some stripped dark oak wood, some stripped birch wood, dark oak wood stairs, dark oak wood slabs still, stream lights again, birch wood stairs, red wall, and some red banners. What we're actually going to do is go ahead and make sure that we build an 11 block long wall just here. So we're going to start in the corner. Well, actually, let's count this first of all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So we just need to extend it out on one side. And we're going to extend it out on probably this side. Yeah, we'll go ahead and extend it out this way. Let's go ahead and go to the line in front of this one, just here. Build that up to the 4 again, because we're going to do the sort of banner design up here, but not using our stripped birch wood. We're going to use some of this crimson stuff over here. So, let's go ahead and mimic what we've done for the foyer. So just the 3 lots there. Then we'll go ahead and take our sort of archway design, like this. And then we can go back to mimicking the wall over this way. Up to here. Remember, we don't need to go out a block on this side. We've already done it on this way. Now we can go ahead and take our crimson stuff, and we're going to go 1, 2 blocks up. I'm sorry about that squeaking sound. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, there we go. So we just go ahead and make it along for the 2 like so. And that is supposed to represent the wallpaper of Phantom Manor. Pretty cool. Then we'll go ahead and turn the corner. And we're going to make sure that we're going to have 4 blocks sort of showing here. So let me just make sure that is 4 there. Yeah, okay. So we will have 4 because we're going to kind of chop off the 5th one, like so. This one's going to go along for 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry about the light in here, guys. Make that a little bit brighter. There we go. So 9 blocks. Then we'll start our 11 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I just want to say you want to start after the 9 over here. You don't want to kind of count from the 9 and go along. You want to go back behind the 9. So you basically build like a 10th one and then go along like this. But only 9 blocks are showing in that gap. Then we'll go ahead and build 9 on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like so. Perfect. Now what we'll do before we carry on is go ahead and chop out 3 blocks for our sort of elevator doorway here. So we're going to go 3 blocks along from the wall and go 1, 2, 3. Then we should be left with 3 blocks just here. Technically 4, but we're not going to see that one just there. Let's build up all our walls to 4 blocks high. All the way around this long perimeter. until we reach the other wall round here. Now once we get to this other wall, what we're going to do is leave a couple gaps for doorways as well. So we're actually going to go 2 blocks in. 1, 2. On 3, we'll knock this one through. Then we'll build, let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll knock out this one. And then we'll build this 2 up as well. We might need to knock more through on this way, but we'll come back to that later. Perfect. Now we'll take some of our crimson stuff, and we'll go right the way along, over the doorways as well. Like this, for 2 rows. Oops. Like so. That's such a funny noise. Oh, I'm just immature, I think. Okay, there we go. So now then, one of the most confusing walls in this whole sort of interior design is this one just here. With the double doorway, we want to go ahead and sort of chop out, we'll go for 3 blocks on both sides, like so. So our doorway is now quite large. The reason we're going to make this large is because we're going to go ahead and place upside down stairs in these, like so. Then also up from them, like that, so they're still underneath the crimson stuff, like so. Then we place 1 normal facing stair on both sides, like that. We're going to come down underneath the normal facing stair and go back so we're underneath the crimson and build a block with our slabs, like that. Very, very weird looking thing, I know, but it's pretty cool once it's done. Let's take our red wall now, and we'll go back behind our sort of stairs that are upside down, and we go 1, 2, 3, so they're behind them for both of these. Let me move that stream light. And then we'll go ahead and sort of curve it so it's underneath the sort of thing there, and then build it up like that. So curve it, then build 3, then build 1 up like that. So very strange looking things, kind of look like prongs, but that's what we're trying to go for just here. Perfect. Then we can take our banners, and this is why it looks so confusing, because we use our banners to sort of create a little bit of a distraction from the whole sort of dark oak wood here. So we go ahead and place banners, of course, on the red wall just there, and 1 in the middle. Do this for both sides. Then we go ahead and place banners on the upside down stairs, like so. And now in front of those banners that we built on the red wall, we go ahead and build more. Then we build 1 banner on the sort of block up there, and then 1 banner out from that banner just there. That's why it looks so confusing, because we kind of double stack our banners like that. And there we go, that bit is done. That is actually pretty simple once you get going. Pretty cool stuff. Now we can build a wall that connects up to the doors like this. So we just want to go ahead and build any wall design that you want, as long as it connects up to the door over here. I'm actually going to make my pathway worth about 3 blocks. Just that is enough space if we need to get a wheelchair through here or something like that. So let's just go ahead and make our pathway worth 3 blocks. So there's a block on either side of the doorway. Still making our dark oak stripped wood go up to 4 blocks high, and then we'll add the roof on later. So for this one, I still want to make it go up to about 3. So connect it up to those spruce wood blocks just there. And as for the roof, we literally just want to go ahead and sort of flatten it over. So right above the sort of 4 blocks of stripped dark oak, just go ahead and use our birch and bring this over like this. So these corridors aren't exactly the most fancy, but they definitely do the job, and they are simple for us to build, which is always really helpful in Minecraft. So just go ahead, sort of connect it up around the red wall as well, just so you know that was done. And then the exact same thing, well, similar thing, just over here. Now this one's a little easier because it's just right there, so I'm going to go ahead, instead of doing that, kind of extending it out like this for both sides. Like so. Then we'll just build this up to 4. Now it's a shame we have to block off that window, but if you guys can think of a better way to incorporate that window, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear. And as well as these 2 windows at the front. Cool. And then we'll just go ahead and do the stripped birchwood over the top as well. My apologies again for the light. So here we go. Speaking of light, by the way, if you want to go ahead and light up these corridors, you just want to add stream lights in the roof again. So in this stripped birchwood, just go ahead and maybe add 1 stream light there, and maybe 1 in the same sort of place over there. And then once you drop into these corridors, they should look like this. So pretty simple stuff, but definitely look pretty awesome once they're in. Wonderful. That is awesome. Okay, so now coming back into our big room that we were working on a minute ago, we're going to go ahead and add some more details around here. So we're going to go ahead and mark out where our mirror is going to go on this back wall. So to the left of these double doors and across from the entrance, well, the foyer sort of area, we go ahead and mark out another space for our mirror. So I'm actually going to go up to the roof and I'm going to go, well, up to the top of the stripped dark oak. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 blocks in, and on 4, I'm going to build this one up and along for 3 blocks like so. So we also leave 3 blocks empty on the other side as well. They're going to drop down underneath the 3, knock out that middle one, and then knock out 2 and 2, and then the middle 2 as well. Then I'm also going to take my shroom lights and I'm going to build up this back wall so we basically fill over the silhouette like so with shroom lights. Now not all those shroom lights are going to be showing on the other side, but once we grab some new materials we'll be able to fill that in. Brilliant. Now taking our stripped birchwood, we'll go around the entire perimeter of this big sort of square shape, and we're going to build this over in a second for our roof of it. Now this needs to be taller than the sort of corridors, so we're going to go ahead and use some birchwood stairs and upside down all around the top of this sort of crimson stuff and on the stripped birchwood like this. Then we go ahead and use our stripped birch, go over the upside down stairs, and then you can fill in this entire section in a second. Oops, sorry guys, missed a couple. So just fill in this entire thing so you don't see the planks above. Now it will get dark in here, but we are going to build a chandelier in a second as well. Just need to grab some new materials. Oh, come on dude. There we go. Alright, let's grab some new materials and get back to it. So to finish off our main sort of area in here, where we built the red banner looking doors and this big wall of shroom light at the back, we're going to go ahead and take ourselves some block of gold, yellow stained glass pane, shroom light, crimson hyphia, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong by the way guys, warped trapdoor, paintings, stripped dark oak wood, and some spruce trapdoors as well as some spruce doors. First things first, let's make our elevator door by putting 3 stripped dark oak wood above that doorway like so. Then we go ahead and build that down again by 2 more, well 1 more row like that. Then we can place some trapdoors on that row like so, and then 3 doors underneath those trapdoors like so. Now it's hard to get them to go sort of the other way to one another. It is really tricky, so you may have to sort of connect 2 up like that, but it won't look too bad once it's in there like that. Cool, as long as they're in the middle, you'll be fine. Let's place 2 gold on either side of that shroom light silhouette we made, and then 1 at the top, and then 2 yellow stained glass panes up there like so. Jumping up to our roof, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 blocks along, and on 3 we're going to place 1 stained glass, and also on the same thing on the opposite side like so. We can also do the same on the other 2 corners as well. Then we're going to place a shroom light in the middle, and then let me just get my picture of the chandelier. We're going to place a shroom light dropping down another block like so. We'll go ahead and put shroom lights in these 4 corners like so. Then we'll go ahead and put a stained glass pane on all 4 corners of our chandelier sort of design like so. It's a very strange looking chandelier, I know, but it does the job lighting up the room, which is awesome. Brilliant, I think we're about done with that. Perfect. Now then, taking our crimson again, we're going to go up to certain corners of our room. We're going to do one over here, and we're going to do one on the opposite side over here. Then we'll stick a warp trapdoor underneath both of these, like so. And then a painting, preferably the same one, like these 2, and the sort of mortar guy looking one, that one, the same on both like that. Just so that they're paintings of maybe the man of the house or something like that, you know what I mean? The phantom. Ooh, spooky. So there we go, that looks pretty awesome. Now that corner is a little bit plain, but that is okay. We can leave that nice and plain. Awesome. I think we're about ready to move on to the elevator, and then we can call it a day. Alright, so to start us off, we're going to go behind our doors, so we're actually into this quite open area. We want to go 2 blocks, sorry, the second block away from both sides of our door, and go up for about 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go to 5, and then build this across, and also build second one in up to 5 blocks high, like so. So sort of surrounding it like that. Go diagonally away and build this one up to about 6 blocks high on both sides. Then we'll go ahead and do the 5 again. And also build this along for about, let me just switch my pictures around, for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, perfect. And then fill that in. So you're left with like a 3 block gap, which you can also fill in behind there with some stripped dark oak wood, like so. Then build our 6 block high pillar. 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. And then we'll build our sort of 5 again, like we did for the sort of front door over here. So going up to 5, then build this over that big silhouette. Let's go in line with it. And then fill in this back wall. Should be just besides the window, like that. Cool, and looking creepy. Then we'll do a 6 again over here. So we're building like an oval shape. Then we'll do our sort of 5 block thing again. Like that. And then with our 3 block sort of silhouetted area in here. Like so. So sorry, it's quite dark in here. There we go. Okay, so to fix the darkness, what we want to do is go ahead and take ourselves some of our stripped dark oak wood again. Go to here and build these walls up. Also build up these ones as well. On both. Like so. Then we can go ahead and take our glowstone and place 1, 2, 3 just here. Then we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just here. And 1, 2, 3. And then 5 the opposite side as well. Now we can take our spruce trapdoors and basically enclose our glowstone in trapdoors so that they're not actually seen as glowstone. They're seen as sort of wood, like this. Oops, my mistake. You want to do that for all of these. Now then, the only thing you don't want to do when enclosing your glowstone is putting trapdoors on the top. Because we're going to now take our stripped dark oak wood, run it along the top of our glowstone so we can enclose this entire oval sort of shape off with the roof like this. So don't worry about which way your wood is facing, by the way. It won't matter too much. We might have to break back in a second, though. Let's go around here and just break in. Perfect. So you should be left with, on the inside, 4 sort of trapdoored off glowstone blocks that also help light up the room. So if you take out this glowstone, it's still quite light in here. Perfect. Now taking our paintings, we're going to go to all 4 corners of the room. So this is a corner just here. This one, and this one over here. Let's go to the 3rd block up, this one, and build what we did in the last room. So the same painting on both sides like that. Try and get the opposite paintings to be different like that. And then we'll do the same over here. So we'll try and get the Isaac Newton one like that. And then the Mordecai one. Oops, my mistake. I had it just then. Oh no. There we go. Like that. And then last, all we need to do is build ourselves some gargoyles. So to do that, we take some wither skeleton skulls. Go up to the 3rd block up. Or is it the 2nd block up? Let me just switch my pictures around. Nope, 3rd block up would be fine. Place him just there. Place some warp fence either side of that. Warp fence gates. Open the gates so it looks like wings. And then soul lanterns above the gates like so. We'll do that for the middle of all of these. So above the door, with a skeleton skull. Warp fence gates beside it. And then soul lanterns above like so. And then the exact same on the lasting corners. Well, lasting closed off sections, I guess. So like this. And wonderful. There we go. Well, we have just completed my Phantom Manor miniseries, guys. Oh my goodness, that was actually pretty hard work. Whew. Well, thank you so much for watching this Wheelassassin series, guys. I really hope you've had fun building. It has been awesome teaching you all how to do this. It has been super cool to sort of relive Phantom Manor again. I wasn't able to go to Disneyland with my family this year because of course, of the pandemic and things, which is unfortunate, and I know a lot of people are in the same boat, so it is unfortunate for a lot of people, but hopefully we will all be able to go back there as soon as possible. But for now, I hope you guys can enjoy this in your Minecraft worlds. Definitely stay tuned until next year when we do start to build the ride. There it is, over there behind me. It is going to be super cool, and I hope you can follow along that tutorial as well. If you do have any questions about the build, or I did go too fast, or that you think I can improve on anything in this mini-series, drop a comment down below with your thoughts, because I'd love to hear how I can improve on my channel. Please definitely do that, that'd be amazing. But in the meantime anyway guys, take it easy, have an excellent rest of your day, stay safe of course, and I'll see you at the next Wheelassassin video coming very soon. Goodbye for now everybody, thank you so much once again.